Hey everyone, welcome back to Game Mode Retro. This is Eric,
This is Bill, the Retro Comparisons.
and you're going to tune in to see me hopefully get a victory this week as I lost the last two. And this being my channel, I kind of need to win so it doesn't look like I don't know what I'm doing. Right? I mean, right?
Well, this is a little more challenging now because we're actually teaming up in this, so
We are.
it's
So
not
we're
like we're fighting
right.
each other.
Right. So we're going to do Double Dragon 2, The Revenge, for the NES on the Nintendo Switch Online since we're in COVID times and we normally will be playing on the original hardware in my man cave, but we're doing it over the internet so we can do one screen, which is pretty cool. And we'll get into it, and we're going to do about 20 minutes in and see who has the most points. And hopefully it's me and not Bill.
Nah, I'm not really hoping for that.
Well, let's see what
So, what do you
happens.
think of the? Yeah, what do you think of the service?
I think
The
it's pretty.
Switch.
I think it's pretty great. I mean, I know people give it a bad rap, but for the price, I mean, there's not a lot of games. I understand that gripe, but I think it's pretty awesome overall. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, for what it is, it's pretty cool. I mean, like you said, there's not a ton of games, but a lot of these games, I have played over the years, Mario and Zelda,
Right.
all the classics. But I mean, a lot of people that own the Switch, this might be their first system or their second system, so they can discover these classics.
Right.
And
Yeah. I
it's not
think,
like the Wii, where you have to buy the games for $10 each or whatever it would be.
right. I think that's one of the good things. Like for my son, 14, he can pick up and he can, look at some of the games he's never played before or things like that. And I think a lot of these kids, NES to them is probably very old, but for us, it's just like more second nature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you
for
get as
us,
many? Man, you're already at 1,400 points. How do you do it, man?
I don't know. I cheat, as you always say.
Probably.
Yeah.
But what is one of your first memories of this game, Bill?
Boy, I can't remember actually. I was really young, so it was either this game or the first one. I can't even remember now. At my dad's friend's house, and he was playing. He was at the boss, like the final boss,
Right.
and he died, and not in real life, but he died in the game,
Right.
and he threw his controller and broke it. That's my first memory of Double Dragon. Maybe
Nice.
not necessarily this one, but and I remember wanting to play that game so bad after that. All I owned at the time was the Atari 2600.
Yep.
And yes, this was like 1990 probably, so we were behind the times.
Right.
So what's your first memory?
Yeah, I think a lot of it for me too is we got games. We didn't. A lot of times back in the day, I feel like we waited a little bit, and I think we did a lot of renting before we actually bought some games. But I do remember, playing this. Like, I think it came out '89, so I think I maybe more early '90s. I think I played a lot more Part 1 than I did Part 2. But
Yeah, I could see that. Part one's classic. I mean, this is
Right.
also a classic, but
yeah, it's definitely a good game.
I feel like
But-
the first one was released on like every system.
So let me ask you. So last week I teased that we're going to play something that was, favored. You kind of didn't really know what we're going to go with, and I don't know if you remember this or not, but I remember when I think when we first became, more friends, 2003 or so, at your house. I remember at your parents, we were still living there, that you had like a small 13-inch TV in your room, and
Oh yeah,
we played this on NES.
my God, I don't even remember that. Usually I remember those kind of things.
And I feel like we played a lot of this, and like
I
Two
remember the
Crew-
TV.
Yeah, like Two Crew Dudes and maybe some Turtles
Oh,
or something.
yeah. It would probably definitely play Turtles on the NES. Two Crew Dudes. That game actually takes place in 2020.
Oh
I
man,
feel like we should play that before the end of the year.
I feel like we should go back and tell them like not to go to 2020.
Well, the whole purpose of the game is it's like the apocalypse, so I guess that makes sense.
Right?
I just made that jump. Got him. All right.
Looks like my
I
score's
think
getting
the
back up
jumps
there
start to get. That's right. Getting competitive. You're. Oh crap.
now. There you go.
Since I knew there's some jumps coming up that were scary.
Oh man.
So if you have a higher score but you die before me, and vice versa, does that?
I think I
count?
would say if you die, you die, right? I mean, if you die, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Watch out!
Unless it's me and I have like a really high.
Yeah.
I have really high score. You know?
You might change the rules halfway through. I see
Right.
how it is.
I mean, if it's me, I think it's fair. You know, because you cheat. I'm not.
Yeah, of course. That's true. That's a good point. Well, you're beating me right now.
Well, don't jinx me, all right?
I was hoping to.
Oh, see?
You just died.
Yeah, because you just jinxed me. I mean, like dead, like all the way dead, not like one life dead.
No, I know.
Yeah, you're trying to
Well,
cheat
I
already.
guess we're playing for 20 minutes, you know.
I don't remember this part.
Yeah.
It
Some
definitely.
things I'm sure I'll remember.
The one thing that I like about the online service, you know, again, we have pretty much all the games anyway, but I think it kind of lets you brush up on some of the games you haven't played in a long time, you know. And
Oh yeah.
that's
Sometimes,
good.
oh my god. Sometimes, you know, there's game. What is happening?
Because I don't feel like we have a lot of time to play games in general, and these are quick ones you can kind of pick up and play right out, you know.
Yeah. Well, the other thing too is it's kind of like, you know, when I first got like an iPod, it's like, well, I have every song I ever owned on one device. I don't want to listen to anything on here. You know, it's kind of that way when you have like all the games in like an EverDrive.
Right.
And you're like, well, I don't know what to play, so I'm just not going to play any of them. But when you have it on the Switch service, it's like, hey, here's that game. Maybe I'll play Double Dragon tonight.
Right.
You know, so it kind of gives you that feel.
Yeah, and I think, like, you know, you buy a new game and you put it in the system nowadays, and you have to wait like a couple of hours to play it. I'll let it download to the hard drive on, you know, whatever you're playing it on, and that can be frustrating.
Yeah, especially with the new systems coming out, it's going to be insane. You know, everything is going to be like 100
Oh, that was
gigabytes
close.
minimum. I know we're a team, but I was rooting for your death.
Were you?
Yeah, of course.
That's not very nice, Bill. We are on the same team. God. See what I'm putting up with
Watch
over
out,
here?
dude. I don't know. Ooh, nice hit. I just put you in the lead. This is a close one.
This is definitely a close one.
I'm getting destroyed by this guy.
I feel like hang time was close, too. I feel like we both were, you know, doing pretty well, and then at the end I lost.
Yeah, that was cool because I didn't get to see your screen until you put the video out, and that was you had quite the intense game going on.
I just feel like mine was like back and forth. I didn't do a very good job of like stealing or things like that, you know?
I think it's easier to steal on like the original NBA Jam than it is on Hang Time. Either that or I played it so much that's easier to me, but not really.
Yeah.
Man, we're neck and neck here. Might come down who dies first in like one of these jumping levels.
Oh, my God. That's not fair.
Yeah, that shouldn't be like instant death. That should be like you lose like 3 bars of health or something.
Well, I feel like I'm not going to last 20 minutes now, so.
We get her? Alright.
Trying to stay as close as I
Going
can.
in through the outdoor.
That's against the wall, you know.
I know.
If I die, do I get to continue or no?
Yeah, I think there's continues in this game.
All right, well then maybe we should do continues since I have the most points.
But don't you start at 0 again when you continue? That's how most of these older games
No,
work.
we just add to it. We can. So if I had
I see.
10,000, I just
We'll have to pay
add.
attention.
Yeah,
We'll pay
that's
attention to
fair.
what you have before you die. I'm gonna beat up Arnold here.
Yeah, you
Sucks you can't
take
jump on him here, otherwise it'll hit your head. You're gonna give me the points of beating him up? Thanks.
it. Well, just for this area, because you know.
Oh
Yeah.
god. I
Yeah,
hate
you
this
go.
part.
Oh man. Ah. We should go at the same
Come on.
time.
Oh god, this is nerve
All right, 1,
wracking.
2, 3. Oh. You did that on purpose.
I did. Ooh, nice. This game's really fun.
It is a good
For how
game.
good this is.
Yeah, it's definitely.
I think this is better than the first.
I think so too. I think, like I said, growing up, I think like first for me was like the one I remembered the most, but not necessarily the better one of the two. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They took everything that was good about the first and made it better.
Right.
I actually like the punching system on this, where one button is forward, one is back.
I just think back to like, wow, this came out in '89. I mean, like, I think it holds up. I really do.
It really does. Actually, no. This game, according to the intro, says it's from 19XX.
Oh.
So I'm not sure what year it was from.
And they also say Jimmy and Mimi,
Oh
right?
God. I think it's the third one. Oh God, I just died.
There we go. I feel a little better
Laugh now, but you're down to 1 life, mister.
Yeah, well. Oh.
Come on.
Oh no. I just jinxed myself. This is what makes these videos fun, because people can just laugh at us.
Oh God.
There it goes.
Well, I'm gonna be moving on without you. So you're at what?
11,460.
Remember that.
I think we should end the video right here. I think that
I should.
that would be fair.
So do I get to make up the points here, or should I purposely die so that way you can join back in?
You would like to do sudden death?
Whatever you want to do.
All right, so right now I'm
I
still
might
beating
suddenly
you.
die here.
Oh, you're in the lead now.
Oh God, I forgot about that. Well, I'm gonna die right here because this is not a great platformer. This is not Mario. What?
So what just happened? Now you're dead?
I just died, but I beat you by 20 points.
But
we can keep going here with the continue.
I feel like we should do something.
Oh God, we have to start from the beginning again?
I guess so.
So are we doing like a redo here?
I don't know. I feel like I guess technically you won fair and square, I guess, but
By 20 points. I mean, that's like a tiebreaker.
I mean, you were like rooting for me to die.
Just because it's rooting for you to die doesn't mean that I cheated.
Well, that's a sliding scale.
That's true. So are we doing like sudden death then? We're just like redoing this. That was a wash. Getting used to the game again after the first time in like at least 10 years of playing this.
I think that's fair, because right now we're at about 13 minutes. So I guess we can go to like 2022 and see where we're at then.
The year 2022?
Well, get out of this freaking year. It might be a good idea. Oh, man. But I honestly do feel like I am getting more of the hang of it over the past few minutes.
Yeah, same here. Except for the jumping.
The jumping's tough.
The jumping
is tough. The jumping is definitely tough. And then like
when you go from like Mario or Sonic or something to this, this should not be a platformer.
I've been playing a lot of the Mario 35. I think you have as well.
Yeah, I love that.
That I've been playing a lot of, and Super Mario Galaxy on the Switch. For the new
you got the
yep
3D All Stars. Nice.
Got the 3D All Stars. Pretty cool.
I might get that soon.
I think it's worth it, especially if it's going to be going away, like they say it's going to be going away. So
yeah, why are they doing that?
I just think it's more of like they want you to go out and buy the game, and a lot of people are saying that they're not going to. Oops, I just did again. They're not going to pull it away, but I think they eventually will.
Yeah.
If I can stay alive, I might win.
Yeah, I'd say you're killing me here, but all depends on life.
So like I said, we'll call it at like 22 minutes maybe, or you want to do 20? Let's call it 20.
I guess 20, or like if we're like at a boss and we had 20 minutes, we should at least beat the boss. That's a big if.
That's a big if, because we're both playing like crap right now.
Yeah. It's kind of the fun of it is to play these games for the first time in at least a decade.
That's kind of what we're doing. I feel like it's just like more of the nostalgia around it and stuff that we haven't played in a while. So it's just fun,
Mm-hmm. I love it. So do you ever play this game in the arcade?
I honestly can't remember. I think I did, but I honestly don't have many memories of it. But I feel like I must have.
See, I remember this being in my local arcade. They used to have like mostly current games, but they'd have some older ones. But right. I don't remember seeing Double Dragon. I think it was right at that point where it was too old to be. Oh God, I almost died there. I gotta pay attention. Too old to be like a current game, but not old enough to be classic at that point.
Right.
So they probably didn't have it because of that reason.
That's a good point. I feel like this came, toward the tail end of the 80s, right? So
yeah,
a lot of games in the
memories.
90s were pretty popular.
Yeah, my first memories are probably like very early 90s.
Right.
I might have gone to the arcade with like my brother, but I was, 3 years old in the 80s, when it ended.
Right.
This part's scary. Don't
These
get
guys-
knocked off.
These guys suck, yeah. Not those guys. Well, these guys? They're not as bad now.
I think it's the part after this that we got destroyed last time.
That's right. That's what I'm thinking of. You're slipping ahead in the lead, though.
Yep.
Pretty good sized lead going on right now.
Yeah, that can change pretty quickly. And all it takes is one of us falling off the edge like 3 times in a row. Man, this game it really is a lot of fun.
It is.
Even like going back to it, like I wasn't sure if it was gonna hold up.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a good game. It's nice to play it again. These are the guys that suck right here.
Yeah. Hey you, die!
That's Bill's really mad voice.
Good God! Can't do anything. There we go. Ooh, that got me a ton of points.
I know. I'm trying to I feel like I'm trying really hard to catch up, but I don't think it's gonna happen now.
You better hope for my death.
Well, you haven't fallen off much. I have though. All
Well,
right.
I mean, now we're about to get to the airplane where we could fall off, and then the awful platforming. I mean, that's definitely the worst part of this game.
Oh,
The combat is really fun.
it is fun. Yeah. Wish I could kick you to the door. That'd be awesome. Kick you right off the plane.
Actually, if we had the 2B going, we could actually be fighting each other. There's like the friendly fire version of this game
Right.
too.
Yeah.
That would get very frustrating.
Ooh, that was a nice kick. All right, let me beat him up.
This guy is buff. Wait, what's that? You want to beat him up?
Yeah, because I want the points.
Oh,
Not because I want, Well, no, because I don't want you to die, Bill. I figured let me do all the grunt work from here on out.
yeah. Yeah, why not?
That'd be very
Don't
fair.
fall
of
in the
me.
water.
I didn't do that last time, did I? Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And I was being sarcastic. But yeah, I'm impressed
Classic
though.
flickering.
I'm impressed though. I mean, overall,
Yeah,
like,
isn't
playing
it
playing it like
impressive?
online, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah. We definitely have to do more of these games on the Switch Online until things get back to normal.
I agree.
I wish they had more than just NES and SNES, though. If they had, like, Master System and things like that.
Right.
64.
So as we near the end of this time, it looks like you were going to be up 6-3.
Oh, my goodness. You better pick some games that you know I'm awful at.
Well, I don't really know too many games you're awful at, to be honest. But
Oh, there's many that I'm awful
that
at.
is sucky though, because I was winning when I died.
I know.
I think you should just be a good friend and like say, you know what, Eric, you kind of did win. I don't want to win
Eric,
cheaply like this.
Eric, you kind of did win.
It's not a real win.
Oh.
I got lucky there.
Oh.
I feel like it's almost impossible to make it through with the first.
Yeah. What do you think of the D-pad on the Switch controller on the Joy-Cons? Do you like it or not so much?
I'd rather have a real D-pad,
Yeah.
not like the letters. You know what I mean?
The buttons.
Or the buttons, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess when it comes to that, I'm more of a purist, I guess, and I do know they sell knockoff Joy-Cons that have the D-pad on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any of those, but I do. I heard they're actually pretty decent depending on what brand you get.
Yeah, it might be worth picking up. Yeah, I play a decent amount of Switch.
Yeah, I feel like you got a lot of hours in.
Yeah. I forgot there's another one of these guys. Good lord.
There he goes.
Alright. Alright, here we go. Oh, we're both dead.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no. No.
Die.
Okay.
Damn it.
That
That would have been a great way to go out.
scary. Yeah, but now we have this other platforming part coming up, which I hate even more.
Well, we're at 21, so we'll see.
Are we going to keep going, or...
We'll just see what happens.
I have a feeling we're not going to live much longer. Alright, so we can go up here, right? Okay. So I died over here last time. We go down this way? Yes.
Yes, the
I
ladder right
should have
there,
waited
yeah.
for Master Hand to come up. And, oh, that's why I couldn't go forward. I didn't kill these things over here. I was wondering why that happened.
Now we go
Okay.
this way. Yeah.
Now,
That's
now
right.
we're both going to die, so...
Oh man.
God.
I didn't even jump. I just fell.
Wait, there's another spot over there with just one thing?
I
We're taking
died.
this hard way?
I died anyway.
Alright, well, that's...
So I officially
Just
win though
jumping.
because I won the first time.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I
I
guess
to jump in to kill
just
myself.
kill
there.
yourself there. But now I know that we're making fun of the deaths here, but that was actually a really fun game to do, and I'm happy that we did it. You know, and it's fun to do it over, you know, online. You know.
Mm-hmm. This is a game where you have to really play it like 10 times in a row, and it's like, okay, now I know what to do. Okay, there's this thing here. Okay, and then you get to the end.
Yeah, it's definitely not a game that you're gonna master in one night if you haven't played it in like 15 years, which for me and you is probably around that time. So
It's been quite some time.
it has. So
Yeah,
go ahead.
I would say it was just really, really fun.
No, it
I was very
was.
surprised.
Yeah, so we're still hoping that you guys are liking the videos. We got a lot more subscribers coming, and we got a lot of views on the most recent episodes. And that officially brings us to the end of this one. And the score is Retro Comparison 6 to Game Mode Retro 3. And I think Bill's right. I'm going to have to pick something. And I want to be fair. But I want to pick something that that I'm equally as good in, I guess. But good as he is in. But again, in all fairness, he hasn't played this game just as long as I have. So
Well, I might have like played it like 10 years ago, and for you it was like 15. So
it's
know,
okay.
maybe I have a
You
little
don't
more
have to make
experience.
me feel better. You beat me fair and square.
Okay.
But yeah, that will
So
bring
next
us
week
to...
you're-
Go ahead.
Next week you're picking one that I'm gonna lose at, definitely.
So I think for next week, we talked a little bit about this. I think I'm going to go something on the PS2. We haven't
Alright.
done that system yet, so I'm going to do some research, and I'm going to find a game that you are terrible in, so I can start clawing my way back out of this hole that I'm in now.
All right. Well, we'll see.
And we're getting close to the end of the season, so I'm going to have to bring myself back out of this hole. So we're running out of opportunities.
I'm very interested to see what you're gonna pick.
Yeah, well, it's going to be... maybe I won't tell you until the night that we record, so that way you don't have much time to do some research on it.
You would do that, wouldn't you?
I would do that. But yes, that's awesome. And again, this has been a lot of fun. Please check out Bill's channel over at Retro Comparisons. Bill, what are you currently on right now?
This is gonna be a long season. Doing the Genesis versus the add-ons of the Sega CD and the 32X. So that's gonna be running till all the way through January.
Wow. That's a lot of stuff to do, huh?
Yeah, a lot of games overlapped in those systems, I guess.
That's crazy. And yes, check out my stuff too over at Game Mode Retro. So we appreciate you stopping by and tuning in each week. Anything you'd like to see in future videos, please put in the comments below. Please do not forget to subscribe and send this to your friends, and please share. Hope you're having as much fun as we are recording these. So again, this is Eric for Game Mode Retro.
And this is Bill with Retro Comparisons.
All right, take it easy. We appreciate you guys.